Hello there, this is Cookies. I have turn 30 of EA Machaka, and we have a little bit more magic phasing. I'm sure this is all birds by both sides. And then a number of fights down here, and other than that, it's just the war fighting on. So let's go ahead and take a look at the magic phase, and then maybe we'll look at this one from the strategic map. So we got some birds coming in. They kill the commander. Remarkably good at killing low PD commanders. And then this bird usually does an HP route for some reason. And you end up with the win because the other party, because the PD has routed first because their commander is dead. Another Call of the Winds against a Great Hawk on defense and 1 PD. I guess that guy was on hold in attack. Alright. So goes ahead and kills that. And then we have Berytos doing a magic phase into this one. And this one's a little bit more PD. This could kill a lot of the birds. Alright. Yeah, and this one actually was defeated in the real combat. That's because the commander was killed. And this one was also defeated, so Berytos loses both of their magic phase attacks. So let's go ahead and take a look at the strategic map. Alright. Yeah, strategic map. Here we go. So I think these were the 3 magic phase. So you can see Berytos failing here, Femoria winning here, and Berytos failing here. A lot of the birds ran back to here. And then we get a series of additional battles. So Berytos does move to take the fight in Ermithia, but it looks like Femoria has chosen to raid Phokic. They've sent some stuff up to Livenmark to kill my PD there. They're still sieging Bergamum, and the Berytos raiding force has retaken Two Spruce. So this group sailed here, and it looks like some of this stuff has started pulling back to fight Mannheim around their capital. You can see a fort here. This fort's under siege. We know that Femoria itself was under siege last we saw. And maybe that's broken, but you never know. And we see a much larger Hinnom stack here. 40 Rephites and Dawnguard. A Machaka killer for sure. So we're rallying the troops again. And we're up to 238 troops. We have a variety pack. We've got a fair number of Rhino Clan who can't accomplish much. We have a number of Lion Warriors who can trade horribly into Hinnom, but they will get some kills. We have Spider Riders to try and kill commanders, and Elephants to try and trample Hinnom stuff. Then we have some Lizard Warriors to try and punch through the region, maybe kill one guy, hopefully, before they run away. So that's kind of what we're looking at the moment. In terms of research, we're getting real close to Enchantment 5, so we're hoping to get there. We are twice spawning a new mage, so we have a pretty, if we lose this battle, we should get a fair number of white mages, is what we're thinking. Again, this is bugged, so this Buddha would not return. And continuing to blood hunt and continuing to try and eke out a little bit of gem income. Let's see. There's still a bunch of unrest here from the last time Hinnom was here. And let's take a quick look at the graphs. See if any major fights have taken place. It doesn't look like it, although Saramatia has lost more stuff. Although maybe this corresponds to just losing a bit of the raiding game. Maybe a couple of fairly decent-sized raids because it had to total out to more than recruitment unless their cap is under sieged. They don't have too many other forts. Then it could just represent losing a raid or two, and their cap is sieged, then they couldn't do recruitment. But other than that, you can see Femoria is counterattacking. Vanheim didn't lose much, though. This mostly came at Berytos' expense. But we do see Hinnom losing a fair amount of provinces. And it looks like the gains might have gone to Lanka, Sarmatia, and Zabalba. So they all gained a little bit. But again, yeah, pretty tough war, even with the 6v2. Femoria's got a lot of power. And a lot of that comes from kind of like this area under the income curve. So they have a tremendous number of mages and high quality troops that the rest of the lobby is going to have to try and work through to make any sort of real gains. And we do have a little bit of the specter of the Niflheim team is free agents, Niflheim, Muspelheim, and they could try to mess. Now, it'd be kind of poor form if they came after us again, considering we just gave them land. But they could certainly try to mess with Vanheim and Lanka or Sarmatia and Zabalba. And that is something that we're concerned about, but so far that hasn't happened. And I think that's it for this one. Presumably, Berytos is going to try and free up their fort in Bergamum. I'm not sure if they'll try to retake Golem Range. They might want to keep their stack together in case these two merge with this. But yeah, hopefully he does raid Vongar to at least threaten Kopos again. But yeah, we're trying to stabilize here. So we've cleared out our back lines. Now we need to provide a kind of like a new front line, and we need to free up Bergamum and get forward momentum pushing again. Although this is certainly pretty scary for me. And I think that's it for this one. So I'll go ahead and see you in turn 31. Have a good one.